Ancient Elephants and Universal Wisdom. Last night I dreamt about elephants. 2 wild elephants came to me, stepped out of the shadow side by side. I saw their magnificence. Their faces looked old and full of wisdom. They had a message. But as soon as I was about to communicate with them, a human figure in a lab coat stepped out from the shadows behind them and shooed them into a side room. This is when my dream turned dark, and in that moment their magnificence was snuffed, as I knew that they were being used for scientific experiments. I tried getting into that room and I saw other caged large animals. I cried and screamed bloody murder at these people who were putting these animals in these horrific cages, and I felt so incredibly helpless, not only because I couldn't do anything, but I felt helpless and powerless for those precious animals being locked up, used, and abused. Animals have been my spirit guides and my teachers, showing me the way of dark and light, showing me what it means to interpret it through a human experience, showing me the depths of dark and light beyond just what we perceive on a surface level. This includes a lot of things: pain and suffering, love and freedom, emotional attachments, adaptability, purpose, moving through life with purpose, and so many other things that stem from dark and light. After waking up and spending some time clearing the trauma of the dream, I sat down with my spirit guides and with the elephants from my dream to receive their message. The elephants that came through are a symbol of hope. They and other animals who fall prey to humans are teaching humanity the consequences of their actions. You, Jessica, are feeling into the depth of the human shadow, where horrific and putrid things dwell in deep caverns. But in the abomination comes a powerful message from those who cannot speak to tell it, and the message is this: that no action is taken without consequence. With great pain comes great resolution when the tides turn, and when the tides turn, if there are prisoners or victims in a world of power, the world of power will endure great pain. This is because all things must balance in grand rising. We, the elephants, are not powerless, but we serve a greater power and become a greater purpose. Jessica is feeling a lot of pain because she feels the disempowerment within the collective shadow. It emerges whenever collective power is strong. But there cannot be a grand rising without the pain of grand suffering, and this is because humans are sensitive creatures, just as animals are. Animals know that pain is internally felt, and they do not hold tight to the external actions. They become one with their environment, whatever their environment becomes. They do not resist it if they cannot escape it. They adapt to it to survive. What this inevitably teaches humans is the extent of willpower, the brain that contorts with the environment. Survival of the fittest can be better expressed as survival of the most agile. Whatever can adapt the quickest will survive. But adaptability is not a strong suit for humans. This is because emotional attachments keep them bound to past experiences and the desire for things to stay the same. When things change, it requires a change in feeling, and to feel is a tremendous roadblock for many people. Animals are sentient beings too. They feel deeply too, but in ways without attachments. So they feel deeply in presence with each other, in presence of the now. And although their experiences may be different from humans, they are more similar in basic constructs than we may realize. Love and fear, in their very essences and without complexity, are felt by all sentient beings. Human complexity creates complexity in the basic nature of fear and love, but animals hold the essence of fear and love without complexity. And in this knowing, they want to share this with us: that love is highly intelligent. Intelligent in the way that it connects you to all things. It allows you deep insight into life, your existence, and your purpose. It holds knowledge of all that exists in love. It is not bound, it is free. And even in binding situations with the presence of love, a knowledge of freedom is integrated. When you see animals suffering, not in their free habitat, their spirits can sometimes be broken, but they are always in union with the two channels of fear and love. Their experiences of fear can trigger fear response, but their knowledge of love keeps their purpose alive, and their purpose is always greater than who they are. Their purpose is to show the unwavering love the universe has, the undeniable truth instilled within all, the journey of adaptability that creates strength, and the righteousness that restores balance. We are all connected in the web of oneness. Nothing you do goes unnoticed in the all. Your compassion for all things, both living and non-living, is what will attune your knowledge of the grand rising. Your encompassing truth will lead the way. Your courage will be defined by your choices, so let your choices be compassionate and truthful. You are the change the planet is rising through. We are your earth families. We are your reflections. We are your source of life and death. We are the grand ancestors of the planet, and we are leading the way forward just as we have led our ancients. We are knowledge of forever in moments of now. We are wisdom keepers of all that has been, all that is now, and all that is to come. We are you, and we are always in blessing. And that's the message that came through from these beautiful, wild, and ancient elephant energies, and our higher selves always in oneness. Thank you so much for being here. Oneness, love, and peace be with you.